Okay, gratitude. Hi, everybody. I am so happy to have you on the call today, our Zoom. So, I saw this gratitude and I just wanted to, I do preach the gratitude a lot because everywhere I go, it's almost like because I try to practice this every single day. Well, I do practice it every single day. I saw this and I thought, this is really a great thing to sort of confirm all the things that I read and that I come across on gratitude all the time. So, physical benefits, a stronger immune system. I definitely think that's true. Less bothered by aches and pains. I'm less bothered, period. So that that's good. Lowering your blood pressure, sleeping longer, feeling more rested. I think so. More compassionate, generous, and helpful. I definitely think I feel like I've changed the way I broadcast and communicate to people. More forgiving. I try to be more outgoing. Feel less lonely or isolated. Higher levels of positive emotion. More alert, alive, awake. More joy and pleasure. More optimism and happiness. These are all things that just by having a gratitude mindset can can be there for you. And I really really believe this is the number one key to tremendous happiness for people if they can really take on this mindset. So that's the reason why I always want to start the day with gratitude, because it really does change the trajectory of your day. So okay, when I was at the seminar with Jack Canfield a couple weeks ago, he did an exercise that I thought was unbelievably good, and he had us all stand up. So I don't know, some of you are driving, and some of you are at home. But if you want to do this exercise, I think it'll be very um, interesting for you to do. So what he said was, he said, I want you to say 5 times with all of your emotion and all of your belief that you can't do something. So, for instance, let's say you want to, get a new brand partner this month. So he would say, I can't get a brand partner this month. I can't get a brand partner this month. He said, say it 5 times that you can't, and then really feel how that made you feel, and then say you won't get a brand partner. I won't get a brand partner this month. I won't get a brand partner this month. I won't get a brand partner this month. And he said, feel the difference. And I'm really urging you guys to do this exercise. And he said, say it 5 times with all your might. And then he said, then say, I can get a brand partner this month. I will get a brand partner this month. I can do it. I will get a brand partner this month. And he said, now do you feel the difference in your body, what it's doing? Like, almost gives you kind of goosebumps when you start to change the messaging in your brain. And so I will tell you that I do this exercise now because I think it's the way we have to change our mindset on anything that we don't think that we can do. A lot of times I hear my kids or myself even say, I just can't do that today. I just can't do that. And the word can't can pretty much give you permission that you won't do it, because the reality is most of the time that you say you can't do something, it's just because you don't want to, because you won't do it. And when you change your brain to I can do it and I will do it, it could be anything. I can't go, to the gym today because I just can't do it. If you can change the way that you feed your brain, change that mechanism in your brain, things happen. You can do things that you don't think you can do, and it is proven by your mindset and your brain. And so I wanted to talk about that today because you guys are the masterminds. You're the ones who show up every day, and it's our responsibility with the people that we bring into our organizations and our team as we're building our business to really fulfill that promise that, this is a great opportunity for them, and this is something that they can do. This is something that they really can do, and that we have the ability as the masterminds and the people that have the information to help people do it. And here we are at the end of the month. We've talked a lot about, you know, uh, how we can utilize drive the drivers, how we can plug in, but really you guys are the ones who have to kind of start the momentum. And so that's what I really wanted to talk about today. You can wait for momentum. You can totally wait for momentum to happen and then ride momentum. But really, if you are a business owner, it is really up to you to start the momentum. And it really does start with you. It starts with your mindset. It starts with who you are, what you want to do, where you want to go, how you're going to get there, and you make a decision. So we've been given in this in my group, we've been given tremendous drivers, right? All of us on here have a driver from Nerium to get the watch and to be very proud of accomplishing that and to helping our people do that. And some of you on here that aren't on my team, you've created drivers for your teams, like Anna and Karen did this past week. These drivers are meant to help people to come to a decision and benefit from a time where our leadership is like helping us to create that momentum. But really and truthfully, it has to start from you. When I got started with Nerium and I met Anna and I met John and I met some of the other leadership, the way that they talked to me was, this is the biggest opportunity of your life. This is going to be the best experience of your life. You are going to be subjected to the most amazing people in your life. And I was excited. I didn't know what I had in store for me, but I was excited at the idea that something was going to change my life, that there was a possibility of that. And I don't know that we talk about that as much anymore, but if you want to create momentum in your team, in your business, you have to be the one that starts that momentum. Okay. And so there's many ways of doing that. You need to go back, obviously, to your why, to what makes your heart sing, to what makes you, passionate. But you also need to really believe that you can make things happen in your life. Layla, don't cry. That's I'm babysitting my dog, my daughter's dog. Go, Layla. So I honestly believe that the talking points in terms of your mindset of who you are and what you want to accomplish in your life has to be very strong and formidable in terms of how you broadcast it. Okay. So when I say to you, do that exercise, you're going to feel in your bones what that feels like to say, I can't, I won't, and then I will. It's a change of your entire feeling in your mechanism. I'll tell you, practice it. It really is quite extraordinary. So creating your own momentum is really how you broadcast to yourself and how do you broadcast to your team in the world, really. So yesterday when I was sitting down with a brand new brand partner, who my friend Sandy brought in, it was great because she was so excited to start her business. And I was excited to start her business too. And she's also coming to St. Louis. And I said, gosh, the timing of this is so amazing. You're going to see such a bigger vision of what this really means to you. And she talked a little bit about the fact that she was excited about the new associations. And so I really heard that. And I thought, wow, I am so excited to go to convention because I know I'm going to run into so many amazing people and I get to introduce her to all of those people. And that is going to be one of the things that I achieved for her and helped her to see in this company, that these associations are so amazing. And then we forget about how amazing it is to meet people that are like-minded and that are full of positivity and that want good things for everybody. That's something that can create tremendous momentum in people's lives, right? And that we have it to give. And we also forget sometimes because we're so, it just comes so naturally that our products are so good. One of the things that initially got us involved, Robert and I, was that one product. And each product that has come out has not disappointed us. They've all been amazing. And so right now, when we're closing out the month, we have to have that mindset where we can move the needle and we can make changes and we can help people to achieve small things. And that's really what I'm doing. So I want to talk about this. We've talked about the pendulum and how if we're all in sync and how that can create momentum. All of us on here, we have a relatively small group of people, right? We have about 40 people on our Zoom today. And really what we can do as a group out there in the field is extraordinary. It's extraordinary. If you really believe that you can change the momentum in yourself to really put it out there and broadcast it to your team, it will change everything. And that's really what I want us to do for the end of the month going into convention. So Anna talked about our whiteboard, and I just wanted to kind of show you an idea of how to organize your whiteboard in terms of what you want to achieve by the end of the month. Okay. So you have your 10 in play, the people that you are your class A prospects. You have people on there that, you know what, they might be on the fence. We hear a lot, oh, I don't know if I want to push them that hard. This is not about pushing anybody. If you believe you have the best opportunity in your life, if you believe that you are part of something that is different, if you believe that you have the best products on the market, there is no pushing anybody. That is not what this is about. If you have people on your list that are class A prospects, you have an opportunity, could be the best opportunity of their life. It could be something that they desperately need and you don't know because you've decided for them. You've decided for them that that you don't want to push them, or you don't want to show them, or you're a little bit, you don't have that complete belief and faith. One of the things that Jeff Olson said in the very first convention was he talked about belief and faith a lot. And I'd really never heard that before. It came naturally to me in my own business. I was passionate about being a talent agent. I knew I was good at what I did. I was really, really strong. I put $100,000 down banking on that I was going to have a really successful company. And I had no intention of making that money back for the first 5 years. I didn't even think about it. No one could ever have walked in and said to Annie, you're going to fail. You're not going to be able to make your money back and have a successful company. It just was not in my realm of thinking. So when I met with my clients, who eventually became my clients, when I met with people, what they saw from me is, you know what? I can give you the best opportunity of your life. I have the ability to help you realize your dreams and goals. In the talent, as a talent agent, I can help you get there. And you know what? There's nobody better than me. There's a billion companies out there like me, but there's nobody better than me. I can make it happen for you. And that was my belief. And Robert feels the same way about being a lender. He's been a lender for 28 years. There's nobody better than him. And there's Wells Fargo, there's B of A, there's Chase, there's a bunch of mortgage brokers out there. There's a billion people out there that could sit there and say that they're great at what they do. But you know what? Robert's attitude is nobody's better than me. I know more about this industry than anybody, and I can help you make it happen. I can get you the best loan of your life, and I'll take care of you. So when you're looking at your whiteboard and you're looking at your 10 in play, that's the attitude that you have to have. I will change your life. I will. I absolutely will. If you want me to, I will. And when people are close to 3 or free and they have 1 or 2 people to get to their 3 or free, you are helping them to achieve free product. This is a big deal. Who in the world gets free product these days? Come on, this is amazing. You're doing somebody a very big service by calling them up and saying, look, you need 1 more customer and you are 3 or free next month. This is what we want. People that are close to senior director, you're going to call them on your team. If you have people, or it's yourself, whatever it is, and you're going to look at your organization and you're going to call your upline and your people that are supporting you and say, what do I need to do? Let's make this happen. How do I help people get to senior brand partner? How do I help people get to director? How can I leverage Karen's promotion? How can I leverage Anna's promotion? And if you're on another team, same question. Put a promotion into gear, and how can you leverage it? How can you leverage the Nerium promotion? These are the things, you guys, in the last couple of days of the month, we should be doing it every day, but in the last couple of days of the month, this is where we make magic happen. This is where we make people happen. We give people their faith and belief by showing them that we want to help them make it happen. And that's where we're at today. So I'm encouraging you to do the example that I have here of basic inventory. And I've done this for, the last several years, and I go leg by leg. These are all examples, they're not real stories, but you can look at leg by leg and basically write out what you need to get somebody where they need to go. Okay. I mean, you've got promotions, you've got different things, and basically you have to get on the phone and call people and really give them that belief and that desire and that momentum and say, oh my gosh, we have the biggest opportunity of our life. What we do with it is what we do with it. But we have an opportunity today to not only help you achieve something, but we have an opportunity to help your team achieve something. And that's really what you want to do. You want to look at your organization and see where you can make small things happen. Like for instance, I put on here my daughter. Now this is real. She needs to be 3 or free. She needs $150 ADO, and she needs one of her brand partners to become a senior brand partner, and she's back to senior director. Do you think I can make that happen with her in 4 days? Absolutely. Not that hard. It's not that hard. It's something that I can do and she can do. Okay, so when you look at your team, you can look at small things, and you don't have to be the person that's responsible to make it happen, but you're the leader. So you want to be the architect of making it happen. And being the architect is the one who is the cheerleader and is looking at the entire organization and saying, I know we can do this. I know we can make it happen. I know we can achieve it. So we're driving the drivers. I love this little graphic. I know Karen told me she loved it too. This is really it. We want to drive the drivers to our team, and we want to help them to recognize what they've got and how they're going to get there and why they want to get there, right? And so we have a few days left. We have till Friday. And what that means is you're getting on the phone, you're talking to your people, you're spending maybe an hour today, maybe an hour tomorrow, and you're excited and you know you can make this happen. You have to will it into existence. Anna did this amazing promotion for our team, right? That you can double your commissions. How could you leverage that to help somebody get into Nerium? You can leverage that big time, okay? That's what you need to be thinking of. How can I help other people? Tonight, Karen is going to be doing a market party in Orange County. This is a way for you to bring people in who are in that area to hear the information. Karen does a great presentation, okay? And this is a way that you can share the information in a really nice, fun atmosphere, okay? And so that's what you want to do. If there are people on your 10 and play, okay, in that area, and you want them to hear this, you need to get on the phone and say, I cannot take no for an answer. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. It may not be for you, but you've got to come and hear what she's talking about. I got to share this with you. And she's also going to be doing a customer call, okay? This is something that if you have preferred customers or you have people that might be interested in becoming a customer, you want to get them on this Zoom on Thursday. So Karen is not the only one that can do this call. You're a mastermind. You could do this call for your team. You could schedule the same call and do the same thing with your team. Karen's doing it on Thursday. Plug everybody into that. But if you can't, do it yourself. Make it happen for yourself and your team. This is just information. And then we are so excited here in the San Fernando Valley that Nancy King is going to come out and share at the Viziris. You guys, if you are, and I'm saying all this locally because I see this online locally. So if you are in other areas and you have market parties to attend, go to them and take people. This is the biggest opportunity of our life, you guys. And we need to be spreading that and to communicating that and broadcasting that, okay? I mean, this is why we got involved with Nerium in the first place. Don't sell that short. That is a big deal. And then I want to keep reminding everybody that when we go to St. Louis, we're going to get together as a team at this restaurant on Friday at 7 o'clock. And Karen has generously donated the appetizers. It's a no-host bar. But this is a way for us to get together and to really meet each other from all over the United States and other countries. And I got to tell you, this is something that will bring you together with your masterminds. You'll be able to meet them face to face, and you'll also be able to utilize them as you build your team. So I want you to know, you guys, that we have just a tremendous, a lot of excitement in the field for closing out this month and really doing something extraordinary. So before I let you go and before I open this up to anything, I don't know if Caroline is on here, but I think she is. I just want to say happy birthday to you. It's your 40th birthday. You are a shining light, a shining star. You're one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life, and that's with or without Miriam. And I just want to tell you how much I love and adore you, and I hope you have an amazing day on your birthday. So with that, I am going to open up the communication, and if anyone would like to share anything or ask a question, otherwise, if not, we're going to get our game on and just go out there and go for it. So does anyone have anything to add? I made you all. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I thought I had silenced everybody.
Oh. I just want to add to this, Annie. When we were on our leadership call yesterday with Jeff Olson, you guys, he's so pumped for our conference, and he described it as a positional conference for Nerium. And he said, it's going to rock your world. It's going to be amazing, just like the rest, but even more so for whatever reason. And we won't know because we don't know yet, but we're going. And I just wanted to share that with you. And he'll probably share that today on the corporate call. But for him to say a positional conference for us, it's just, I'm like, my blood is so excited. I can't wait. So I just wanted to share that with you all.
Thank you, Karen. So, all right, you guys, we have the biggest opportunity of our life. We're going to go out there and make it happen. Everybody is going to get where they want to go. We're going to help everybody achieve greatness. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have an awesome day, okay? Thank you so much. And happy birthday, Caroline.
Thank you, Annie, and happy birthday, Caroline.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, beautiful. Thank you. Making my morning.